Welcome back to Bet with Boys, guys. What is going on?
Welcome back, guys. Sunday, April the 2nd. We got best bets for MLB and the NBA. And I'll start by saying there was a lot to look at today to narrow down to three picks.
Yeah, there was, guys. Before we get into it, though, please like and subscribe to this video. We are on the road to 1,700, and hopefully you're enjoying some of these bets we are putting out. We were 2-1 yesterday. Won the Braves under. We had under 8.5. Spencer Strider showed up, and they held the Nationals to 1 run while the Braves scored 7. So got that one. And then we had FAU plus 2.5, and they only lost by 1 on one of the greatest college basketball games, personally, I've ever seen. So,
Hey, do you have a secret to tell?
what?
Because you're whispering.
Oh, no. No, I'm good. My
All
voice is weirdo. But anyway, yeah, guys. So 2-1 yesterday. The only loss we had it was in baseball. So you see the units right there. We're plus 0.12 units. We're just keeping up with that for the MLB, and that's going to come into play with one of our picks. We have another dog of the day for you. So stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, so we're keeping the units on baseball because, like you said, the underdog of the day, like we're taking plus odds every day. So you don't even have to have a winning record to make money, even though we want to have a winning record and make money. So it might throw off our record a little bit for April. So just be aware of that. And anyways, let's get right into it. We got 7 p.m. game. This is a later pick today because we do have an earlier one for 4 o'clock in MLB, but you should have plenty of time to get that in. I like the Rangers today on the money line. The Phillies are still without Bryce Harper and Reese Hoskins, and I think they can get the sweep done. They've won the first 2 games. This money line started as minus 115 and has now worked its way to about minus 130 on every book. So there's a boost today as well. You know, we love fading these boosts for Trey Turner to get a hit and for the Phillies to win and Trey Turner to get a hit. It's going to be hard for Trey Turner not to get a hit. I mean, he'll probably have at least 4 at bats. So I like my odds best on Texas anyways, and this line moved in our direction. So Texas money line, shop around for the best line. You can find minus 122 on Barstool, and some books got minus 125. 7 p.m. game.
Yes, and I don't know how you guys like this format, but I'm going to go ahead and move on to pick number 2, which is in the NBA, before I go to the dog of the day, which is in MLB. But so just covering it right now. Guys, it took me forever. I had to Google how to spell Giannis Antetokounmpo, but we're taking him over 47.5 PRA. That's points, rebounds, and assists. Minus 110 odds on BetMGM. I did not write down the time in this game, but I think it's one of the later games, so we have plenty of time to get that in.
8 o'clock.
Okay, 8 o'clock. So, yeah, guys, I don't know if you've been an NBA fan for the last couple of years, but every time he goes up against Joel Embiid, it is an instant classic. A couple of years ago, I think Giannis had 52, 17 and 10, and Embiid was going off for 48 and 20. These guys always play against each other. The MVP race, I don't know if Giannis can catch him with so few games to go, but this will be a great game for him to prove that he's the best in the game, or for Embiid to stifle him. But I do not think that's going to happen. I think Giannis is going to run a rough shot against these guys and clear the 50-point or 50, whatever you want to say, mark on the PRA easily.
Yeah, he might have 40 points in this game. His points are up there, 30.5. I think they were 28.5 last game. But anyways, the total in this game set at 236.5. So high total because the 76ers kind of play slow, you know. So high total, I expect a lot of points. So here's the value in this pick. 47.5 is about minus 120 to minus 130 on every other book except for BetMGM and DraftKings. And then Barstool has 48.5 PRA, and FanDuel even has a 49.5 PRA. So 2 points of value for minus 110 odds. You got to take that no matter what. So great find by Jake on this pick for a player prop in the NBA. He plays for the Milwaukee Bucks, by the way, for y'all that don't know.
Yes, and he always shows up in these big games. You never have to question Giannis's effort. But anyway, moving on. Dog of the day, back to baseball. This is the one we really like. We dug it out Credit to Eric for digging it out. We got the Angels at the Athletics. We're taking the Athletics plus 132 on Barstool, 4:07 p.m. game. So you got plenty of time to get that in. And this is why we're keeping track of units, because I love this pick. So you can go ahead and gain 0.32 units on this one today. Yeah, you want to explain it?
Yeah, so Tyler Anderson for the Angels. He came over from the Dodgers. Will be pitching for them today. He's a great pitcher. He's a stud. But I just find it hard to believe you're going to get Tyler Anderson and the Angels for minus 150 odds. You know, that's especially after that butt whooping yesterday they put on the Athletics, 13-1. So the Athletics got a young prospect pitching today in Ken Wadachuk. It's a fun name to say. Say it 3 times as fast as you can. 4 o'clock game. This line has dropped down. It started at plus 155 and now worked its way down to, I think, a low of 120. So plus 120. Obviously, we're taking the plus 132 on Barstool, but they're saying it's not that crazy for the Athletics to win this. So I call it a sucker's bet. Anybody taking the Angels at minus 150, I mean, if you win, you win. Congratulations, but it's just not a good bet, you know?
Yeah, there's just no value there, guys. Plus 132 is where there's a ton of value. It came down, weren't they opened up at minus 210 favorites?
Yeah, Angels opened as minus 210, and now they're minus 150. They're just not. Hopefully, they're not handing out free money today. This is the dog of the day. This is our best pick. We had a lean on another dog of the day. It was only a plus 105, and it was the Marlins game. It comes on at 1 o'clock anyways, so probably couldn't get this video out in time for that. And I don't know how much I trust the Marlins against the Mets. So, anyways, I like this. It might be the Athletics year, you know. We can get on them early. So, anyways, they did win game 1 of the series, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, playing Moneyball, guys. I don't understand why baseball doesn't have a salary cap. It's kind of an unfair advantage to the Dodgers and the Yankees to just be able to buy everybody, these big market teams. I'm an Atlanta Braves fan. We're kind of like a middle market team, and every time we get a great prospect, we have to lose him. We lost our shortstop Dansby Swanson last year because we just couldn't pay him. We lost Freddie Freeman. It's really a shame. But anyway, let's just tangent I went on. For a quick recap, though, 2 baseball games. We have Phillies and the Rangers. We're taking the Rangers on the money line. Then we have the Angels and Athletics, taking Athletics at plus 132 on the money line as well. And then in basketball, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo going over 47.5 PRA.
Yep. I had a lean.
You had Iowa to lose in the women's national championship, right?
I feel like they're just overhyped right now. I did not bet that personally because I think it's fun to watch Caitlin Clark emerge out of nowhere and be Steph Curry of the college basketball for women. But I just think they're overhyping that right now. So I would have to fade that because everywhere you look on SportsCenter is showing Iowa and Caitlin Clark. So I think LSU's getting plus 3.5, and you got to rep the SEC anyways. But I'm not putting money on that. So also I had another lean in the MLB today. That Twins and KC game, the total went up to 9 in that game. They scored 2 in the first 2 games, and now the total just goes up. It's really fishy, so just take an eye on that. Do your own research. Check the weather because I did not. But
guys, I think that's probably the end of the video. His internet cut out a little bit or something. Oh, you back? All right, guys. Well, bet with the boys.
Yeah, my bad. I was getting a phone call.
Okay.
All right. Bet responsibly.
Well, that's the end of the video. Anyway, guys, bet responsibly, bet with the boys, and we will see you guys for tomorrow, Monday.
Yep. See you guys later.